This is a 1967 Chevy El Camino, powered by a 1967 Chevelle 396, 350 horsepower engine that we just put a brand new cam and lifters in it. The car comes equipped with power steering, power brakes. Very nice engine compartment, inner fenders look good, bottom of the hood's all been painted. Got the chrome valve covers and air breather. Hood gap is excellent on the driver's side. Come over here to the passenger side, nice even gap from front to back as well. This is what I would classify as a beautiful turnkey driver condition restoration. The trim on the grill and stuff's all original, so that's a little tarnished. Bumpers are okay. They're kind of in original condition as well. They're not perfect. There's some imperfections in the bumpers, a couple little spots right here. If you can look here, there's just some little tarnished areas behind the license plate. Same thing right around here. There's kind of some dulled areas on it. The paint, it's got a couple little imperfections, and I'll point those out. But from a few feet away, it looks absolutely beautiful. Does have the 396 emblems on the front fender. It's got rally wheels. Tires are decent on it, not new. As we look across here, the paint on the hood is in excellent shape. I don't see any chips there. Come across here on the lower fender, and down in here, there's absolutely no blisters down in here. The lower fender. You can see my reflection, very nice in the paint. Has a beautiful shine, but like I said, it's not 100% show winner quality. As we look across the top of the roof, that paint looks great. I don't see any dings or ripples there anywhere. Come down here along this post, paint's beautiful. The chrome trim's all original as well on the back of around the back window and the bed, and that's tarnished a little bit too and chipped up or scuffed up just a little bit, but classified as original driver quality. We look inside the box, there's no rust inside the box. It does have some dings here on the inner fenders here in the box, a few dings, but it's all painted in there, looks real nice. It's got dual exhaust on it, and if you look at my undercarriage pictures, I didn't see any rust holes or patches on the undercarriage. It's all painted black, it's not undercoated under there. It came in as a Western car, so very, very solid underneath. El Camino trim around the back bumper and stuff. Back tailgate, all is very presentable. Back bumper looks like that has been replaced. That has a beautiful shine to that. That looks almost like brand new. The taillight chrome and emblems back here are all real decent. They've got a little pitting and stuff to them, but very presentable. If we look at the paint right here, there's looks like a couple little scratches that were just missed. They were painted over, but you can kind of just see just a couple little scratches right there. Other than that, tailgate paint looks beautiful. We look up and down the sides, it's a super straight body, even for black, so very nice. It does have two dings right here above the E and the L, two little dings, and it's got a ding about the size of a golf ball right here. Like I said, if we look up and down the sides, looks great. It does have the wheel well trim. It's going to start sprinkling here, so I'm going to kind of hurry this up. As we go here in the door jamb, we look at the corner of the door. Door's rust free as well. No rust down in there, no Bondo, no filler. Rubber looks good. It's got a couple little splits in the rubber right up here, but it's still pliable where it counts. Door jamb paint's very presentable. It's got the factory buckets and console. We did put the new chrome trimmer on the buckets. It's got the seat belts. One other thing we did, it's got a great dash pad too. I don't see any cracks in the dash pad. And we put a brand new windshield in it. So when we got it, put a new windshield in it, put a new cam and lifters, just did a ton of mechanical stuff to it and buffed it out. Carpet's very presentable. Scuff plates are original. They show a little wear. No rips or tears on the driver's passenger seat. We do have a couple little splits over on that driver's side seat, I'll point out. It's got aftermarket gauges in it, factory dash. Window rolls up and down good. But if we look at here, the window felt itself is the original, and that is cracked a little bit. That should be replaced. This is a beautiful car. It's got a great shine to it. Alright, looking up and down the driver's side, just as straight and nice as a passenger, except for it's a little better because we don't have those dings in the quarter. So you can see reflection from front to back. Very nice car. Don't see any, there's no blisters anywhere in either of the rear quarters or the doors, rockers. I mean, this thing's super solid. The only thing I can say is down low, it wasn't wet sanded and buffed like below that body line. So if a guy wants to wet sand and buff that down below, that would help as well. It's got some orange peel down there. This car really stands tall. Just got the driver's side mirror, does not have the passenger side mirror. As we open the door panel, there again, driver's side doors rust free. Rubber feels nice and pliable still, but it's the original rubbers, original felts. Got a couple little cracks here in this armrest, original. Door panel looks great. Don't see any issues or cuts or scuffs with the door panel. Carpet looks good, but it is worn just a little bit. You can see it's not new. Paint in the door jamb looks good as well. So wipers work good. They don't park though. I mean, you have to park them manually. The horn's a little touchy. It just worked just a little bit ago. Heater fan does work. I need to check on the volt gauge. I don't think the volt gauge is working. Clock does not work. The rest of the gauges are all working. Original AM Delco radio is not working as well. I know the horn worked. I tried it when it came out. There we go. Horn's just a little touchy. As far as the steering goes, it's got power steering. The steering is excellent on it. Brakes are right up there too. So you got a full pedal brakes. Kick down on the transmission works good. Car gets a little second gear scratch. Really drives excellent. Does not need alignment. The front end feels good. Absolutely no pull on the brakes, right or left. Now we just put a new cam and lifters, so I'm not going to get on it here. We're going to break those in right. Speedometer works well, gas gauge works. Transmission has a nice firm shift. Cruising down the road 60 mile an hour. It's got 30 pounds oil pressure. It's running about 190 And like I said, that volt gauge just doesn't show it's working. I'm going to double check the charging system, make sure everything's charging as it should. Or just see if it's a gauge. Car runs and drives fantastic down the highway.